In this video, I want to tell you exactly who you want to start writing for and the reasons why. And I'm not even going to gatekeep this for the first 30 seconds. A great niche for you to go after is founders who are on LinkedIn. There are 6 main reasons why I want to tell you exactly why this is a great group of people to go for. It's very low competition because, first of all, not a lot of people are doing this, but also on top of that, there's loads and loads of different types of founders. So you normally want to go after a founder, but then stick within a particular business vertical. So it might be fintech or something else around that, enterprise IT, which you can stay within in order to make sure that you are able to understand what you are writing about. But the top niche, one that I recommend that you take a look at, is founders who are on LinkedIn. Let me give you the 6 reasons why these are a great group of people for you to go after. Now, if you like this video, then please let me know in the comments and I'll talk to you about methods about how to actually get founders on LinkedIn to ghostwrite for. But the first reason is that every founder on LinkedIn knows they need to be growing their personal brand, whether they're doing that on their own private LinkedIn or whether they're doing that on their business LinkedIn that's linked to, their actual business itself. Doesn't matter. Their personal branding, they know it's important. They know they need to build authority within their particular space, and they know that that's going to help them to attract leads. So they know they need to be on LinkedIn writing on a daily basis. However, they are time poor. They're too busy actually building their business, bootstrapping it, or building from the ground up. They are on the front lines. They're putting out fires. They know they need to write content, but they don't have the time. And that is where you step in. You show them you have the ability to write in their niche. Then you are able to write the content, or I should say we get AI to do it for us. But they know they should be writing. They don't have the time to do it. So that is the problem, the pain point that you are going to solve for them. You are going to write their content for them as if you are them. You're going to get it scheduled, and then they don't have to think about this at all. They just know they've got good, high quality content going out regularly. Now, the other reason we want to go for LinkedIn, we don't want to be talking about things like Facebook or other places like Instagram, is that founder content on LinkedIn right now does very, very well. It gets high engagement, which means that as long as you're posting consistently and what you're posting about is relevant to whatever the founder's brand is or their business is, then you've got a good chance of LinkedIn liking it and pushing it out. That goes for whether you're writing posts, whether you're producing video content, whether you're doing infographics, whether you're writing a newsletter on LinkedIn. All of that would count as content that you could ghostwrite for the founders over on LinkedIn. So don't worry too much about the other platforms. You could take your LinkedIn posts and repurpose them for the other platforms if they've got a scheduling tool, but LinkedIn is where you want to start, build your reps and your authority there, and then start branching out. The other reason why writing for founders on LinkedIn is worth your time as a kind of client to go after is that it's ROI focused. They know, the founders, that if they can get in front of more people on LinkedIn, they are going to get more leads, and that's going to lead to more opportunity. They see the return on investment of you ghostwriting for them. So if you're going to charge them $1,000 a month, they know that that exposure on LinkedIn is going to bring them in more than $1,000 worth of business. So they're more than happy to pay you because you're taking something off their hands, and they already know, they're already convinced that the ROI is there. They just don't have the time to do it. The 5th reason is that these people tend to become nice recurring clients. They're not like people like home services businesses that want you for a bit and then budgets get tight and then they drop you. We can put founders onto monthly retainers for ongoing work, and they will write you the check as long as you've priced things sensibly, as long as you are getting the growth that they expect to see. Then you can turn them into monthly retainer clients. Now, a word of warning, founders, if they don't see the return on their investment, they will cut you. They will cut you very quickly. So you do need to make sure that you can actually write relevant content for them, and that content is getting engagement. So make sure you're working in a particular area that you are confident in, or that you know with AI you are able to write that content and then scale with that content. Because if you're working with AI and you're around about, a 50-50 role, AI's writing it, you're editing it, you're making sure that quality control is there initially, then over time what you're able to do is you're able to have less input, maybe get the AI doing 90-95% of the work, then you are just doing the quality control part, and then you can get the content scheduled or build an automation to schedule it for you once you've got, that quality control bit done. So you've reached up, I should say, until you're just doing quality control. AI can write it, AI can schedule it for you, waiting for approval. Then you just have to log into the tool every couple of days, approve all the posts, because you know what the client wants, you know what the hashtags should be, you know what the formatting should be, you know what the content should sound like. You go through, you quality check everything, you approve everything, and then you come back 2-3 days later to do exactly the same thing. So you can manually upload, or you can get AI in order to do this for you. But founders are busy. They know that they should be on LinkedIn. And as long as you can write for whichever founder niche you're focusing on, you can have a big impact. And the content they need never stops. They know they should be posting every single day. And you can swoop in, do that for them, and then get that recurring income. If you've got any questions about this as a model, please let me know. You want the prompts? Do you want to know how to get the clients? What is it that you would like to know more of? Go into the comments, let me know, and I make a follow-up video for you. I'll see you in the next one.